So it's been a year or more since I last posted anything on Instagram. The last one was May 2023. It's now the end of November 2024. We're still alive, still trapped, working my ass off, trying to make sure that we stay alive. We've technically had the courts agree that my ex would pay for my son's therapy. No one has explained how that works. My son has 3 outstanding bills for his therapist, cannot see his therapist again until those get paid. No one's talking to me, not the lawyers, not the courts, not my ex, nobody. Anyone I've tried getting involved, ignored. So my son has now missed 3 months of therapy, which isn't good. And I'm calmer, but I'm stressed and I'm having to live with it. And the colder it gets, the more likely he is to just walk off and go get his father or anyone else who stands in his way. And the ideation has been strong recently, especially now that we had access to a therapist starting in April, and that was going well, but then it's just gone. There's also the fact that the house has no heat. We still have electricity, so I can supplement heat, but that's expensive and it's not helpful. There's no hot water because the hot water heating system died months ago and no one's doing anything about it. I don't even know if the landlords know because the landlords don't talk to me. They'll only talk to the social worker lady, and the social worker lady doesn't like doing her job. She completely ignored at least 2 of my emails from months ago, and ignored what I said to her face. So it's entrapment. It's all different types of oppression. It's endangerment. And I get looking like the bad guy because there's no heat and hot water. I mean, I haven't taken a proper shower in a month. I've done the necessary bits, and that's it. Because it's too cold. It's literally too much for my system and could kill me because of how my body can't regulate heat anymore. So, yay. Also, the house is completely mold infested now. Not just as bad as it was when the social worker started getting involved 2 years ago. And it's everywhere. And I don't have any way to get rid of anything in the house. The house itself is falling apart. No one cares. They're just letting us rot. So when I said last time in the May video, we stay, we die, they are literally trying to push us to die or to go kill someone. And I've been calling it. And now with what's happening in the States, there's no way at all that we can return to the States. Not with my birth name, not with all the crap that's going on, not with no support group, nothing. There's just no way. So now we definitely do proven need political asylum in Ireland because it's the only place that we can go to. And I've been calling it and nobody's been believing me. I've been calling it on so many different things and I get treated like Cassandra of Troy. I don't have to be the Oracle of Delphi. I don't have to be in league with Apollo and ushering out all types of prophecies. I just have to pay attention. And I speak up on it and I get ignored. And when I ask for help, I get ignored. And now everybody is speaking up and they're freaking out because, oh my God, the diaper genie is in control. Or at least he will be come January. But he's trying to be right now. He's trying to be valid with his twat waffle lemmings brigade and muskrat. Everything that I've been saying since the beginning, whether it's on social media trying to get help for our situation, whether it is to people on other areas of social media, whether it's to the fucking courts, everything I have been saying has been coming true. And yet they keep trying to make me look like I'm some kind of fear-mongering tactics user, or that I'm some sort of paranoia freak or scapegoating or whatever, all kinds of other things like that. They try and push it off. They don't want to take accountability for it. They don't want to accept their part in it. And I'm tired of that. And I'm cold. And I'm angry. And we deserve better. We've got 6 more months. How are we supposed to get through 6 more months if we don't have hot water and heat? And literally 80% of my affairs, if not 90% of the things in that house are going to have to be thrown out. All of my books, all of my paper, my arts, so much clothing and bedding because you can't keep it dry. There's mold everywhere. Most of my furniture, It's just it's and I can't clean. I can't get rid of it because of my autoimmune disorders and my health issues. I can't do anything to get rid of it. And because of the fact that there's just so much stuff that can't be gotten rid of because I don't have transportation. I don't have access to the dump, and there's nobody I can hire. So it just collects like some kind of hoarder's nightmare. That's not how I want to live. That's not who I am, but that's what I keep getting forced into. So when I see the Maori doing the haka in Parliament, oh fuck yeah. I stand with them. When I see the black woman in power who are speaking up and saying what's going on, whether it's in politics or whether it's in, the emotional society and how people need to develop and grow, whether I see other women anywhere in politics standing up and saying, this is what's going down, this is what's happening, and it's not right. I've been telling people, it's on your doorstep. I stand with the Maori, I stand with the indigenous people, all of them. Because they are the survivors, they are the ones who have been through this for the longest. And this Western white male patriarchal bullshit has come complete full circle, and it's now getting on their own doorstep. And nobody wants to see it. So I stand with the Maori because the fire that they have in them, that passion, that drive, just to fucking exist, and then to go further, to heal through that, and to reclaim who they are, that's what we all need. That's what I've been doing. Every time I try and tell what my situation is, that I need help, and then I get ignored. My situation is somewhere in the lost zone between typical Western society of what people go through and the extreme war zone type situations. I don't have the bombs going off. I don't have all kinds of the physical side of things, but I've got all of the same emotional traumas, the abandonment, the survivor's guilt. There's so much. So it's not as bad, but it's in this void zone where everyone wants to just look away, don't do anything, don't help. And so when I speak up, nobody's interested. And we still need help. We've got 6 more months to keep surviving. And that's if they decide to actually let us go, even though we'll be legally free. That's if. And they keep proving with more acts and more acts and more acts of sabotage, whether it's my ex-husband, whether it's the courts, whether it's the lawyers who don't even talk to us anymore at all, whether it's the landlords, whether it's anyone, even just going to the supermarket. But the acts of sabotage, sadistic acts of sabotage on the part of social workers, the courts, even the local town hall, I'm tired of it. And I've been begging for help, and I have got us this far, and we're still alive. But how long is that going to last? How long is he going to stay out of jail or out of the hospital or out of the morgue because he's able to control his situation? How long is he going to last? Is he going to last for the next 6 months? And then if they decide, oh, hey, yeah, we're going to try and trap you and keep you here somehow, he's going to lose his shit. And he'll have absolutely no reason because he won't be necessarily accountable under my care anymore. So he won't have to worry about me going to jail for him, which is fucked up. I want this nightmare to end. The whole concept of the trad wife, that stuff is bullshit. And that's what they tried grooming me into. And it didn't work. And it backfired badly. And they tried grooming that misogynistic bullshit crap into my kids. And it backfired badly. All of us had suicidal ideation. All of us had homicidal ideation. And now he's the last one that is working through it. And he's really close to going out and acting on it. And no one listens. No one listens. And I keep trying. I keep fighting. Because we deserve better. We're capable of better. So that's my update. We're still here. Thanks for listening.